I think I'm ready for kids, he said when I stop trying to in her face. That makes sense. I'm going up past LA Brent. I'm going off no fence, they switch at me and my team go back like plastic cup boys on some tailgate. Okay.
Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Raiders. The kicker, Daniel Carlson, has this one teed up. And off we go, here in Baltimore. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now the first carry for King Henry. And he is hit behind the line of scrimmage. The defense with a statement on the game's first play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. They never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on
second down, a run.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early
in danger of an opening 3 and out. They face third and 10. Play action now. Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Now Justin Tucker for the point after. He's got it. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so that's whistled dead, and the ball gets placed at the 40-yard line. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. They'll run Abdullah. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This is how you drop your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. The first run for Alexander Madison. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll stick with Madison. And he'll get about 5.
He'll get 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here's a run with Abdullah. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down forthcoming. He'll try and throw with Minshew. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down. Here's a run. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal. So we'll get a 2nd and goal when we return. It's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Here's another shot from the 6. It's 2nd and goal. From the gun, here's Minshew. And he'll take it on in. Jacoby Myers. Touchdown, Raiders.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team 1 possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
Hey, middle. Thanks,
Great.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
On 3rd down, Jackson. That's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Robert Spillane. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Abdullah. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Minshew. That'll be taken in. It's Alexander Madison. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
5 yards from the house. They've got it first and goal. A run here with Abdullah. And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up second and goal. The ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. They'll run with Madison. He slams it in there, and he is in. Alexander Madison. Touchdown, Vegas. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Raiders will move out to a 14-7 lead. Here's Carlson now. They'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Hardy now with the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out.
So you thought.
A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being in reverse. And he's going to have the Ravens first down as he gets this up to the 42. On the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll complete this one. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. One of the Raiders has got it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Boy, some flow in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Here's Minshew. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. They'll come up here 1st and 10. To throw, Minshew. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Minshew to the air on 2nd
Oh,
down.
fuck. What the fuck, he didn't catch that?
But it's incomplete.
Oh, my
Trying
God.
to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. 3rd down coming up.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. It's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient,
Better get this touchdown, Papa.
there was an easier throw out
Touchdown
there
right here.
that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver.
You gotta get this
in a tight
touchdown.
spot.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down. and 10.
Come on, man.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Talk things over before third down.
What? Repeat that? No, I know that was some bullshit, but I'm with you on that.
Working out of the gun, it's Minshew. To the left side, it is caught by Myers. A pickup of 15 in the air. First down, Vegas.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing
Did
this
you?
2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the
pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
I just gotta find a way to score here.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. The shotgun, a throw from Minshew. Open man, that's Trey Tucker. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
So often sacks, especially on first down, can be
What the?
drive killers.
I thought I got the first
Our
down.
ability here to take this from second and long to third and short. They've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on third, don't be surprised if they go for it on fourth.
And he'll have it. He'll have it at the 16-yard line. First down picked up as the running game comes through.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
This is caught at the 2. And the Raiders are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. It's the quarterback with the sneak. Not much happening there, just a short game.
I get the ball.
Halftime, and the visiting Raiders are out in front as we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically. For the coaches, Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Minshew to look to throw.
Oh,
motherfucker. This one intercepted. The offense trying to extend the lead, but the defense not only the takeaway, but Greg the pick six, and they can tie this thing up.
Yeah, this game has been in the balance the entire way, and now for this defense to come up with this pick six, they've got a decision to make now, finding themselves down by 1 here in the second half.
Extra point try now for Tucker. He gets it to go, and the Ravens will tie things up. We are all even at 14.
No, porque dime yo de verdad. No, not right now.
We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Here comes Amir Abdullah on the return. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. First and 10. The drive starts with a run by Madison. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. Again, it's Madison. And he'll be brought down past the 30. That is good enough to move the chains. First down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. On the ground, Abdullah. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. Here's third down and a few inches. They'll run the sneak. And he is going to have the Raiders first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down. But this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the first down.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
Now a give on the ground. And he'll get forward for a couple. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. Second down and 8. Now Minshew. That's a short one. Caught by Bowers. And he's in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Las Vegas. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Ahorita te agarro. Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
Here's Carlson now, and he'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. The return team's going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. This one complete to Baker. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
This receiver went a long way to catch this ball. He started all the way out on the left side of the formation. And look where he catches it, Mike. He's all the way on the right side of the field. He just continued to work through those open zones. Eventually found one. And the quarterback was able to put it on him for a nice gain.
And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this third quarter. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
No, we changed it.
Throwing Jackson. And this throw batted away. And incomplete.
Get this.
Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it'll be third down.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
Hey, report.
Jackson from the gun on third down. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Critical third down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the fourth quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
On first and 10, it's a handoff.
So you thought.
It's a reverse. This is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, trying to find some place to escape, and there was none. A big loss on the play.
You have to appreciate the effort. The guy's given everything he has to try to make something out of nothing, but understand sometimes you just have to live to survive another down and not take a big loss.
On play action, here's Jackson.
Oh,
Left side, caught by Andrews. And he will get into the end zone. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. A pair of first downs gives them first and 10 up at the 40. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Second and 6 coming up. Throwing is Minshew. Now he'll run. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
And this is one of the downfalls to man coverage, Mike. Anytime the defender's eyes are so locked in on their responsibility, there's not a lot of guys with eyes on the quarterback. In this case, he escapes the pocket, becomes a runner, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Here comes second down. Abdullah. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. And now at 152, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back.
So you thought.
And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
I think it's clear, Mike, I think they have their sights set on winning this game in regulation. I don't think overtime is even in the picture. They're trying to be aggressive, continue to move this ball down. Can they find a way to pull this game off here late in the fourth quarter?
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Madison. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Touchdown right here. Got my guy wide open on the right.
They'll stick to the ground. He is in. Amir Abdullah. Touchdown, Raiders. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Hey, wait. Thanks.
Carlson's kick is good.
You gotta go get yourself one.
Go up by 7, 28-21. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He's got his tight end. It's Andrews. Here's 1st down. Back to throw, Jackson. Open man is beaten. He's got him. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
Nope. They can't.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now, Jackson.
And just like that.
It's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Merritt. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Minshew. Now he'll air one out. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Stevens.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Wow. Well, then go tell us something.
Here's 1st and 10.
You at X. You at X.
Stop waiting inside that room. They need to stop.
What are you? What is that?
Go hike already, bro. You fucking lost already. Too easy.
From the gun, Jackson. Open man, that's Bateman downfield.
Stupid ass.
They will bring it
Seriously.
down on the other side of midfield.
Mike, what we're seeing play out across the NFL is that offensively, it requires you to go the length of the field in a long, methodical drive. Your chances of coming away with points continue to go down the more you snap the ball. You have to be able to generate shot plays, pick up big, explosive chunks, because when you do, your ability to score points typically tends to follow.
One last shot now for Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. And that's going to be intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. And he's going to go out of bounds with no time remaining on the clock. This game is over. So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders. What a finish to this one. The defense comes up with the interception in clutch time to seal it on the final play, and the defense walks off the field with the victory for their team. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.
I'll leave it alone. All right. I'll leave it alone. All right. Your mom's here? Huh?
I need to go change.
But change, hurry up.
Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay. We're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor.
They lead.
Daniel Carlson ready to get us started. And we're off from Baltimore. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Quick, ready?
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Working quickly here. Going to the ground again on first. And he's able to reach that midfield stripe after some solid running. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
This is Henry on second. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. First down, and they go right back to him. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On 2nd down, here's Henry again. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Offense in the hurry up here. First down, and they go back to Henry. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. His drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal.
Ready.
Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish up an excellent opening series. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. It's Amir Abdullah with the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Going left side, Madison with it. And they bring him down here at about the 13-yard line. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
From the shotgun, Minshew. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. Along the right sideline, there's space. Hits the 20. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders finish off their opening drive. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Fielded just shy of the end zone. They get to him before that return can amount to much, just beyond the 15-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Look at this. The wideout gets it to start this drive. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. We give to Henry on the inside handoff. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Marcus Epps making the play. Working quickly here.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5. That's the end of 1. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning the 2nd quarter. Ravens in possession. They have it on 3rd and 5. Changing it up here. Jackson. Complete beyond the marker. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
13.
From the red zone now. Has room into the secondary. Touchdown, Baltimore. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Tucker on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Needed a little more to reach the landing zone, so give him the ball at the 40-yard line. So hopefully he's able to find the landing zone next time. His first kickoff gives him some great field position here. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Throwing on first is Minshew. That one's on the mark. Jacoby Myers. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
A gain of 15. First down, Raiders.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Vegas first down.
Easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
Another carry for him. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Minshew working from the gun. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Tried getting that one to Brock Bowers. And now they're going to face 3rd down. Out of the gun, Minshew. He gets this one to Myers. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Raiders first. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. It's the Raiders looking at 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
He tries to sneak it, and he's in for the touchdown. The Raiders earn the chance to tie it before halftime. The fact that they pulled that out on a 1st and goal, Brock, didn't wait for a later down. Gotta imagine that played a part in its success, don't you?
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. It sure did, and I would have loved to seen those eyes in the huddle, right? When you call QB sneak and you look at those guys in the huddle, the big guys in particular, many times they will tell you with their body language, we're ready to go, and that group certainly was.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders tie things up at 14. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Deontay Hardy to return. He's stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Yo.
The drive begins with Henry. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. Another run for Henry. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Use your last time.
Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Hey, middle.
Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Hey, Ozzy, shut up. You at X. Shut up.
Lamar now from the gun. Caught, nice gain left side. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
Hey, shut up. 180. What a shot. Middle.
Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Abdullah now to return. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. Minshew on first down. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. That one vehemently swatted away. So second down coming up.
You know, it's tough to succeed at linebacker in most defenses if you can't hold your own in coverage. They rely on you to break up throws just like that and take some of the stress off the secondary.
Back to throw it. He's throwing deep to the left side. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away. That's a beautiful job there, Kate. The ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
He'll throw it. He's looking deep once again. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down, and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Hewitt with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And disaster partially averted. At least he got his fumble back, but man, they're in a really tough spot to start this drive.
You could feel, even up in the booth, the full-on panic there for just a moment. But he did make sure it never overwhelmed him. He picks the ball back up. May have cost him some yards. Didn't cost them the possession.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. A handoff for Madison, running left. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Chopping that play, Trenton Simpson. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This is hauled in by Myers. And they crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit. Here's the one back on the handoff. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. Offense up to the line fast. Here's 2nd and 7. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Short pass brought in. And what a hit there. Ouch. She faced the price for moving the change that time.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They're set up at the 35 now. First and 10, Minshew. He'll get it complete to Alexander Madison. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Giving that tackle to Kyle Van Noy.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he rocks the tackler. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get
You don't have to play stupid by throwing the ball in the center of the line. It's good. So that's all the time.
First and 10. They give it to him again. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Now they'll throw out of the gun. That one's incomplete. Couldn't connect.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here's Minshew.
Stupid.
Complete. It's Myers.
Stupid.
Call him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
They've got first down from the 31. They go with Madison here. And he's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Raiders football, and they'll get to work, coming into the quarter trailing. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Has a big hole left. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Raiders now trail by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders tie this game at 21. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Short kick here, fielded at the 15. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the 4th quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that 3rd phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. New set of downs for him from the 46. They toss right side to Henry. And he's not able to get much, but does have it across the 45. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. It's a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Receiver gets it again. Man, they're keeping him busy. And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first to stop this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
3 yards to pick up that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning.
You're a stupid fucking Madden player, bro.
Second down now, 7 to go. Another give to the wideout. Man, he has been busy. And he's brought down for a loss. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
Fucking retarded ass, stupid ass player. Fucking dumbass. Stupid ass bitch. Don't know how to fucking play.
And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. Looking to throw it. Connects with Bateman. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down. Back to the line they go. It's second down.
13.
Handoff now to the receiver. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the old lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. A toss now to Henry. And he's stopped down at the 16 after a small gain. Nothing for them there. Maybe 1 yard. That's going to be 4th down. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout. So now it all comes down to Justin Tucker. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout. Now it all comes down to the veteran, confidently marching out for this moment. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. That one is good! And that, folks, is your game winner!
You fucking suck. Shut the fuck up, you fucking dumbass, fucking Madden ass, stupid player ass. Shut your stupid ass up, fucking dumbass.
That's the definition.
Learn how to fucking play, you fucking dumbass bitch. At least you didn't beat me that bad. 3 points, bitch. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up already, fool. Kick the fucking ball. I'll kick your ass. Run it again, dumbass. I already figured out your stupid ass fucking run around plays and shit. Why back my ass? Why back my ass, bitch?
And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. And the drive will start.
Shut the fuck up. Oh yeah, shut my mouth like well fucking doing that stupid shit you dumb fuck play.
Snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage.
Yeah, yo, purping my ass, bitch. Shut the fuck up. You don't got no fucking timeouts, you dumb fuck, bitch. Hey, shut the fuck up. You know I'm gonna score right there, you fucking dumbass bitch. Shut the fuck up.
Now talk about a golden opportunity and an immediate first down following that encroachment play. One final shot here. Trying to push it deep downfield. It's intercepted. That will do it. And the Ravens
Stupid ass fucking dumbass fucking. Shut the fuck up. You get the fuck. You're trash, bitch.
So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit.
You're going back outside, Huey.
Effort right there at the end
Huey.
to steal away the last bits of
Huey.
hope from the opposing sideline with that interception, Brock, and officially end this game. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewer, I'm Kate Scott. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.